Well, hello, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back. Jiu-Jitsu 2000 here today. I'm back. I hope you guys are doing fantastic out there. I've got an interesting video for you today. As you can see, I am out on my land. I thought I'd come out and take a look at the water collection. It's been raining a little bit recently, and I wanted to give the CT125 a little ride today. It did fantastic on the ride today. My apologies for the video quality not being as good as they normally are. I'm using my phone to film the video today, but I wanted to take you guys along with me, take a look at the land and see what the water collection looks like. And just more than anything, I wanted to get out, look at the clouds in the sky. I wanted to get out for the day and just look around and enjoy a wonderful ride and take a look at my land and see how it's doing. So hopefully you enjoy the video. It should be a lot of fun. So right off the bat, you can see that there's some decent water collection. I love the fact that my land has this bedrock out here. When it rains, this stuff collects water, and the fact that these water pools are small, they fill quickly, and so the water that collects here is pretty pure. It's very pure water. I still boil it or filter it, but still, it's really nice to have clean water to start with, at least. And yeah, it's wonderful. My land is looking good. All of my junipers and stuff are looking good. And the clouds in the sky today are just absolutely beautiful. This is the view from my land out here. What a gift from God. Take a look at that little pool right there. That's pretty cool. I could sit right there and put my feet in there and let my feet get nice and cool. I love coming out here. Such a beautiful place. I'm looking down there because I want to see what kind of collections in the bottom of this little canyon. There's some more water right there. Not too much, but looks like there's some pretty decent water collection down here in the bottom of the canyon. So that's nice. It's good to see that. Very nice. That's pretty good drinking water as a survivalist. And just look at these beautiful little yellow flowers. Aren't those pretty? Wow. Life is abundant out here. Can't wait till the fall because we'll start getting the prickly pear fruit growing. I don't see any starting yet, but that prickly pear fruit is fantastic. And there's another little bit of water. And of course, I have this really nice pool here. Yeah, that's plenty of water. Not too bad. That makes me very happy. I see some tadpoles and frogs swimming around. It's just, I love seeing life out here. It's beautiful. Butterflies flying around. It's pretty cool. So one of the coolest things about having water here at this location is this is one of the higher points on my land. So if I have water here, I'm definitely going to have water if I head east, for sure, no doubt about it, because you will not have water here. And sometimes, I mean, this can be bone dry, just sand, and I'll still have water to the east sometimes. And one of the cool things about having water further east is those pools are much, much larger than this. And a lot of times they're cleaner water too. So they're pretty much year-round water collection spots. Not this one though. This one dries up in the summer. And for it to have that much water, that's pretty good. I just love looking at all the beautiful little butterflies flying around and dragonflies and stuff. It's really pretty. I need to come out here and do another overnighter on one of my bikes. This water here looks pretty clean, so I think it would be good for filtering. This one doesn't look bad at all. And here's another decent sized little pool. And I'm on the main chunk of land. So if I have water here, especially this much, I am for sure going to have more water down that way. No doubt about it. And of course, sitting underneath these junipers, they smell amazing. I crushed that in my fingers. Oh, I love the smell of juniper. In fact, sometimes when I'm out here cooking, if I put some meat in a Dutch oven, I'll take a couple little juniper berries and I'll break them open to expose the smell, and I'll drop them in the Dutch oven, maybe one or two, like in a roast or something like that with the potatoes, and you get that nice subtle juniper taste in the food, and it is wonderful. Be careful with that though sometimes, because I've heard that the further east you go in the United States, juniper starts becoming hazardous to people. Now here where I'm at, I mean, you could eat the things and it doesn't hurt you, so I have no problem cooking with them here. I'm in the West, I'm in Arizona. And here's another little bit of water collection as I'm walking eastward. The next one that I'll see should be a pretty good size one. And when I was looking around out here, I always thought about bringing out like maybe some crawdads and dropping them off out here. It'd be nice to have more than just pollywogs in the water. Crawdads would be nice because if they reproduce out here, that would be a food source. So then I would have a water source and a food source. And of course, whenever I'm hiking around out here, I always have to keep an eye out for rattlesnakes and things like that. I am in the Southwest. So yeah, I gotta watch out for rattlesnakes. So let's take a look at this little spillway type area right here. This is usually a good water collection spot. Yeah, we're definitely full. Yep. Oh, that one has big frogs and stuff in it. There's all kinds of stuff in there. Big tadpoles. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but there's some big tadpoles, and this water looks dark. Doesn't look very clean. So if I threw maybe a dozen crawdads in there, that'd probably help clean that up. Don't know, but this is a nice area. And the further east I go, like I say, the more water collection, and the water pools, they get cleaner. This one's kind of dirty. Tons of little pollywogs though swimming around. I love coming out here because it's usually pretty quiet out here. I'm the only one out here. It's 26 miles to get to this point from my house in town. It's always a nice hike. Seeing the water collections is a promising feeling. I feel good when I see that. So folks, I want to say thank you for joining me today on this video. Coming out and looking at my land. Look at these little yuccas behind me. If I needed to make primitive cordage, I could. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please feel free to leave comments down below, like this video, share this video, and until next time, I hope you have a beautiful day. I'm going to get back to my Honda Trail, which, like I mentioned earlier, it ran fantastic. It's a great bike. So with all that being said, folks, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye for now. Life is good. I love this bike because it's so easy to drive with one hand.